Max and Leela with the Living Wild family, and we're in the backcountry of Idaho, exploring,
camping, eating wild food,
fishing, and much more.
Come along with us, you're not going to want to miss it. We're going to go do some camping tonight. We're heading to the grocery store right now. We're going to pick up a few necessities, then we're coming back here to our camper. We're loading up all of our camping gear, and we're heading into the mountains to camp out, fish, cook good food. What else? Have fun, build forts, have a blast. That's right. Okay, we're here at the store. The kids are completely in charge of doing their own shopping, and so they're gonna go in and take care of it. And Leela's gonna run the camera. Okay. All right, good luck. Okay.
I think we should go down here. Carrots here over here.
Powder? Okay.
What's this one?
Okay. You get it, bub? You pull it and I'll get it with my foot. Oh!
No, I want it back.
Hey, we got all the groceries that we need for our camping trip. We're gonna go back to the camper, load up, and grab Dad, and we're gonna go find a sweet spot to camp. We're back. Let's get loaded up. That's one night's worth of stuff for camping. And we're going on another adventure. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Adventure team! We're not positive where we're gonna camp, but we just saw a little side road and it comes back into this tucked in area, and we are going to scope it out and see if it's close to the river because we really want to fish. This is an exploratory mission. Lead the way, gang. Sure is pretty. We like this area a whole lot. It has everything we want, but it's a little bit of a trek to get our gear in, and we'd have to park the truck pretty far away to carry our stuff in, and we have a lot. So we haven't ruled it out. We're still deciding. We might keep looking a little bit and see if we can find something that'll work a little better for us.
Yeah, camera. See, I told you I needed to bring my camera.
Is it a garter?
It's a garter snake with a dead minnow.
Oh yeah, I bet the snakes like that. Here. Oh, there he goes. Oh yeah, it's coming right for you.
Move.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, he's gonna kill me. Let's go to Alabama.
We were just scoping out another place to camp, and someone was already there, so we were turning around, and when Ron hit the brakes, they went straight to the floor. Now our truck is yelling at us, telling us that we are out of brake fluid. So we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Ron's gonna take a look and see if we can figure out what's going on.
Fun, fun.
We decided to head back to the camper. It's about a, I don't know, probably an 8 or 9 mile drive, mostly on this back road that's really flat. So we're gonna take it nice and slow. And then when we get back there, we're probably gonna have a tow truck tow it to the nearest town that has a shop, which is probably about an hour and 20 minutes away. Well, we're eking back into the campground in second gear. what's happening.
We're gonna go to Grangeville, but not under our own power. Yep.
Have fun.
Oh yeah.
All right, toodaloo. Ron has brought us on another adventure. We're about 12 to 14 miles up into the mountains on a single track dirt road that's twisting and turning with very narrow passage, all in the hopes of finding an alpine lake to catch fish in. This is one of those roads that just rattles your teeth. Your teeth rattling, kids? Uh-oh. Whoever finds this footage, tell my mom I love her. We're losing confidence that we can make it, but there's nowhere to turn around, so we can only go on forward. Well, it's easy to get it in your head that if we just go a little bit further, I bet it'll improve.
Yep. Very easy to get it in your head.
Time to evaluate. Still have a long way.
Not even halfway to the cutoff.
Forward march.
A tentative forward march.
Is it just me, or do the ruts keep getting bigger? Second evaluation.
Which is a little two, I think.
Boo-hoo.
I think it's two.
If we weren't driving this school bus, we would probably continue on, but
Yeah.
I think it's probably best.
We've been at this, driving up this Forest Service road for close to 3 hours. The road keeps getting rougher and rougher, and we're only halfway to the high mountain lake we're trying to get to do a little fishing and to see if it might be suitable for camping at some point. There's no place to turn around really on this road. It's so narrow and rutted, so I do have there's a little turnout right here, and I think I'm going to take the opportunity and turn around and start heading back down. We crossed a creek called 10 Mile Creek a ways back. I think we'll stop there on the way back, have a little something to eat, hopefully get out of here safely. We're all pretty bummed because we wanted to get to this lake, but
Turning around.
I just think it's foolhardy for us to keep.
It's foolhardy. All right, down we go. This will be a nice place. Get a good campfire going. We'll roast some weenies, catch some fish. Kids are excited. Who's gonna catch the first fish? I am. Leela, are you gonna stand for that? Okay. Oh my gosh, they're racing to the river to start fishing. They are so excited. Let's go see how many fish we can catch. How's it going, lady? Good? Got another one? Oh my gosh, we're reeling them in like crazy. I don't know who to film. Rex has one, Dad had one. Come on, Leela. What is it? Another one. Just a little guy.
That one's pretty big. That one? Is that it? Woo! That's a bigger one. That one.
Yes, girl. Let's see. Can you get them off? Hey.
There he is. Got it.
They're like this big. They got count like that one. Maybe no trout like that one. I got it. You just rig that up.
I've got a helper. We're gonna get a fire going. Aren't we, Belle? This stuff looks good. Look how dry this is.
Not going to be using.
This is the part where Ron comes over and undoes everything I just did.
Yep.
It's fine. It'll go right up. You let me do it.
All right. That's good. I will let you do it.
I don't think I like your tone.
What are you going to use for tinder?
This is tender.
No. Okay.
Why? It's nice and dry.
Not with a ferrule.
I'm just gonna do it my way. And if it doesn't work, this footage will never see the light of day. But if it does, then I can say na 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 boo boo.
Did you get that started all by yourself?
I did it all by myself, Leela. I did it my way. Hey, go ahead, start roasting.
Mom even brought sauerkraut. Holy cow.
Wieners. It was sauerkraut. Oh, look at that. Black fuck. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's nice. Yeah, that's good.
Okay?
Yeah. It's a beautiful hot dog.
So we've been fishing this little mountain creek behind me on fly rods and on this light spinning tackle, and we've been catching fish like crazy. It's just a blast in here. But to be honest, I'm having a little trouble with my fish ID. There's so many trout species here, and I think what we're catching in here are bull trout. And bull trout are protected. You can't keep any of them. And so instead of doing a catch and cook where we're eating trout, we're gonna have to do a catch and eat hot dogs.
Ron calls this gourmet hot dog. Can you see that?
I call it gourmet hot dog in the bush.
Gourmet hot dog in the bush. It's got sauerkraut, homemade pickled onions, banana peppers, and I think it needs a little bit of ketchup.
Some of us just get a plain old hot dog.
There it is! Gourmet dog in the mountains of Idaho.
And I just get mustard.
And he just gets mustard.
I'm gonna put the kraut on. May I have your silverware there so I can...
Sure. You do the mustard, then the kraut.
No, that's only because the mustard was there. I would normally have done it the other way.
Yeah, I don't think you're following protocol.
There is no protocol out here in Idaho.
This is a two-handed beast. Mmm! It's good. I need a napkin. When you're in the woods, you do it like this. Yep. Pretty good.
Look.
I'd rather be eating trout, but I'm glad that the fish in this creek are bull trout and not the somewhat look-alike species brook trout, because brook trout are invasive here in Idaho. So if they were brook trout, we'd keep them and eat them, but they're bull trout, so we have to throw them back, or we're going to have hot dogs. If you look at it and you squint your eyes, it kind of looks like a trout. Can I convince myself that this is a trout?
If I squint my eyes, you look
No.
a little like Brad Pitt.
Yeah, actually. All right, today we tried to make it to a high mountain lake way back in on the National Forest, but we couldn't do it. The road just got too rough. We got, the lake is 20 miles off the hard road. We made it maybe 15 miles. It took us 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We did find a great mountain stream up here to do some fishing. We caught a lot of bull trout, I don't know, probably 15 or 20 among the 4 of us, maybe even more than that. But bull trout are protected here in Idaho, and so we're not able to keep them. But we did have a great time, and now we've got, I don't know, probably an 1.5 hour drive out on this.
Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah.
Even though it didn't turn out exactly the way we wanted it to? Too cool? Yeah, today didn't turn out exactly like how we had planned, but we still had a great time. We just heard a really loud noise, and Ron got out to check, and this is what we're dealing with. Oh, our tire completely blew up. Doesn't look too good, does it? Big old hole. It looks like we'll be changing a tire.
Oh, that sounds like heaven to me.
Working?
Concerned about our A, getting the tire out, and getting the lug nuts loose.
We have a few things working in our favor. We have food to get us through the night, enough diesel in the truck that we could run the heat and not be cold if we have to sleep in it. Morale is high. Leela is eating graham crackers over there and relaxing. We have a Garmin inReach, so if we need to, we can text for help. The downside, we're really in the middle of nowhere. No one's coming through here. So hopefully we can get the lug nuts off and we'll be on our way.
Where are the lug nuts from?
Correct. This is a hydraulic jack, and it works by basically oil pressure. And the more you pump this, the higher this little stem comes up out of here. But you can make big adjustments too by this threaded piece on the top. So what you want to do is slide it under the axle, screw this up till it meets the axle so you don't have to pump any more than you need to, and then get your vehicle up. If we were doing this in a safer place, we'd get it up and get jack stands underneath of it so there was no risk of it falling. Because if it falls off the jack, A, you could get really hurt, and B, then you're in trouble, because then you have to dig a hole to put the jack under to get it back under to get your... And I'm going to position the jack above the wheel so that I'm not laying behind the wheel when I'm jacking. If something would go wrong, I don't want the truck to roll on me. Hey Rex, pull that lug wrench off and spray each of those lug nuts with some of this WD-40, but don't go crazy because we barely, that's it, we hardly have any.
It's moving.
You start from a position of power. That's up here. That's, you got to pull this way. You don't have anything going with you. So if you start here And you're at least pushing down a little bit. And the last thing we want to do is strip these, so we're going to make sure we're on there pretty well. Oh, good baby. Good baby. Oh my goodness. You have no...
That one.
Now let me ask you, Rex, why are we doing this now before we jack the truck up?
I don't know. Oh, sorry.
Because the wheel spins, right? So if I jack the truck up first and I tried to take these lug nuts off, the wheel would just spin on me and then I'd have a heck of a time. But doing it this way, get each of them loose first. I won't take the nuts off, but I'll make sure they're just finger tight. Look at that.
Yeah. What do you think caused that?
That stick right there.
What
See it
stick?
hanging down along the you can see right where it is?
No.
As we were driving up here, you can see my track right there. I think this stick, you can even see a little black on there. That stick caught the sidewall of the tire. Should I just let it go?
No.
Just keep my fingers crossed the jack comes up high enough. I mean, I might be able to force it, but I don't want to shake the truck too much because I don't want to kick the jack.
That's fine. That's our ticket. Come on.
We are in good shape right now.
All right, that's good. In case you're wondering, we had both of our tires chocked, the front tires. We had the e-brake on. And thankfully, I had a Looney Tunes episode on my phone, and so the kids are just hanging and watching. You guys doing okay? It's like a movie night. I actually was a little concerned that maybe somebody might come by on a side-by-side and they wouldn't be able to get past us, but nobody's out here. Just us fools. All right, tell me. How do you feel?
Tested. But glorious.
Now what?
Let the jack down and get out of here.
You know what they say?
Piece of wood that saved the day.
These kind of things happen in threes.
Oh boy.
This is our second one. We had the brakes go out. A couple days ago we were trying to do a camping trip and the brakes went out. Straight to the floor. No brake fluid. We got that fixed. And now tonight we're coming down off the mountain and this happened. Whole side wall of the tire blew out because Ron drove into a tree.
That's not true. Now you're making it sound like I made a mistake and drove off the road.
Ron drove into a tree.
There was a very sharp Douglas fir branch sticking out into the road that I didn't see because I was trying to keep us from going down the embankment.
Rex is doing a very honorable thing here and sawing this off so that no one else punctures a tire on this tree.
Including us in case we come up
In case we come up again. Ask Dad if he wants it as a keepsake.
Dad, you want this as a keepsake?
No.
All right.
Send it to its grave. That's tiring. Get it? Tiring.
Good one.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Hopefully we make it safely off the mountain. We're just making it back out to the hardtop road. This is exciting because we have been about 7.5 hours off of it. So we can all breathe a big sigh of relief. Yes, I see it.
So there it is.
Oh, yay! Oh, there she is in all her glory.